Welcome back to another video, and today we're doing a review of the PIKO HO scale Krauss-Maffei ML4000. As you can see, it comes in this pretty simplistic cardboard box with the logo there, obviously your scale, and I believe this expert may be having to do with some sort of more advanced line or more refined line of their models, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Looking at the underside of the box, just have a bit of information here in varying languages, and then looking at the sticker on the side, as you can see, this is a diesel locomotive, of which we have it in the Southern Pacific, under the Southern Pacific Railway number 9000, and this locomotive comes with DCC and sound equipped. So underside of the box, same thing, and a sticker in a different format on the other side. So we will get straight into unboxing it. It simply slips out, and there you go. You've got a nice, pretty standard clamshell clear plastic packaging. Should keep the locomotive nice and secure in transport, and of course has some nice viewing of the locomotive. So we'll go ahead and get it out of the box. So now I've gone ahead and removed all the contents out of the box. As you can see, we've got the locomotive still in its clamshell packaging, and similar to Broadway Limited Imports, PIKO has done this design with this little package which is on the underside of the box that you can slip out, which is a nice little feature. And of course on the inside we have all the information to do with the locomotive, as you can see there. Krauss-Maffei ML4000 diesel hydraulic locomotive. This would be a bit of a manual in your differing languages, and we've got a little slip booklet here which expands more about PIKO's products, and we've got a firmware update and just various other bits and pieces, as you can see there. And we've got an exploded diagram of the locomotive or model, and a bit of the same addresses, functions. Oh, here's the functions which we will be using when we are testing the model. So other than that, we'll put that to the side. We'll open this part up. Pretty standard, as I said before. And what we've got here, if that wants to come off, there we go. We've just got some spare wheels and axles. And put this here. And we've got the locomotive in one piece on this little platform, which is a really nice addition from PIKO, and I believe this is screwed on or in some way, or maybe just clipped on, but yeah, there you go. Nothing broken or missing, which is absolutely wonderful, and we'll have a closer look at the details. Alright, as you can see now, we've taken the Krauss-Maffei and put it onto the round table here, and we'll just do a quick overview before we get to testing it. So right out of the box, like I said, nothing was damaged or missing detail wise. The paint is absolutely wonderful, it's nice and crisp and sharp, no blemishes from what I can see. But yeah, details, of course the locomotive is done in plastic, and I believe it has a die-cast chassis, which gives it a nice amount of weight and of course pulling power. But yeah, you've got lots of separately applied details, your grab irons, ladders, all sorts, window shaders. Looking at the front here, we've got a plethora of lighting, which is all functional: marker lights, number boards, headlights, of course. We've got a detailed cab interior, no crewman though. The main detail that I would say is the trucks. Of course, being a hydraulic locomotive, it's got plenty on the bottom here, and even though you won't see this while it's running, it is nice to know that this model has this sort of detail, and it is the sort of standard that we have in today's models. And as you can see there, the bell, the lighting doesn't permit too well, but there is a bell right there, which is pretty neat. knuckle head coupler on either end, which is in PIKO style, but it is pretty standard knuckle head. Looking at the roof, we've got the fan detailing, which is really nice. Obviously lots of molded detailing rivets, all the sorts, pretty usual. The windows are nice and clear. Then coming to the rear, you've got a rear light, and you've got a porthole window. Once again, lots of little brake lines and piping. But yeah, really wonderful locomotive. I think PIKO have done a great job when it comes to detail and just the paint job in general. Southern Pacific is always quite aesthetically pleasing. But otherwise, I think we'll get it onto the tracks and give it a run around. So that's a wrap on our review of the PIKO HO scale Krauss-Maffei ML4000. Overall, a fantastic little locomotive. Detail-wise, functions, wise, I think it's definitely on par with anything from scaled trains or Rapido. So yeah, well done to PIKO, and we're certainly excited to see that they are going to come out with the Rio Grande Railroad version of the ML4000. So we'll certainly be on the lookout for that one. But yeah, I'd certainly rate this locomotive really highly. Its pulling power is definitely noteworthy due to its weight. So we ran a longer train previously and it had no issues pulling that on its own. So yeah, really lovely locomotive. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.